I have a feeling it's going to reflect worse than that, but what do I know? Come on.
Oh, it's just, I don't know. Judges, they know. I mean, especially if it's a really experienced judge, which I'm pretty sure this one is. Hey guys, Jeremy with Civitas Law Group, reviewing some more real court scenes. This one's called Dude Comes to Court Drunk. Should be fun.
So, we have a problem. Who's this with you?
My wife.
You're charged with violations of probation. Who's Danielle Lawler?
My ex-fiance.
Okay.
Motor.
Hang on, slow down. So they left a note for me. I never like these notes. Smells of booze. Listen, they don't just come in and tell me that just to make up stories. If you want, I'll give you a PBT.
She does.
Listen to me.
I have.
Listen to me. She does what?
She has been trying to keep me out of my
Did you hear what I said?
What's that?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
We're not going on this case if you're under the influence.
Which is a really good call, because if he goes, they've got to have a clear head. Everybody in court, if it's a client, if it's a defendant, if they're being sued, whatever the situation is, everybody involved in the case has got to have a clear head. Otherwise, whatever this judge is about to do, his decision could get thrown out because they can say, well, I just didn't know. It's not a very good case, but it does stand the chance, right? And almost every plea agreement that you enter into, they'll always say, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol that would impair your judgment and your understanding of these proceedings? To make sure they know what they're doing. Judge is trying to pull off the same thing here. Good call.
I'm sure I'm not on.
Well, then let's get a PBT. We'll give it to you, and I'll see whether or not you're being truthful. Now, I want you to understand, while it's reprehensible...
PBT. It's actually on the screen right now because it's part of the YouTube video. But just in case you're not reading it, it's a preliminary breath test. It's essentially a breathalyzer, but it's less accurate than a breathalyzer.
On the court that's intoxicated, there must not have been alcohol involved in this incident because just let me finish.
I'm listening.
You're starting to shake your head already.
No, I'm listening.
Okay. While it's repulsive for somebody to come to court intoxicated, I didn't order you not to drink. This incident of this MDOP must have had nothing to do with alcohol, or I would have ordered. So you don't need to get all...
Malicious destruction and prosecution, MDOP. Here in Arizona, we call it criminal damage. So, yeah, he's accused of probably breaking somebody's stuff.
All I want to know is, were you drinking before you came to court today? Yes or no?
I drank last night.
Give him a PBT, and then you'll come back in front of me. I have a feeling it's going to reflect worse than that, but what do I know? Come on.
Oh, it's just, I don't know. Judges, they know. I mean, especially if it's a really experienced judge, which I'm pretty sure this one is, have had hundreds of people come into their courtroom before. I've talked about one of my experiences that I did in fact have early in my career when I was taking overflow work from the public defender's office. I had a client that came to court high for drug charges. So it happens. These judges, eventually, they've just seen everything. And so he's going, yeah, what do I know? He probably knows a whole freaking lot. Let's see how drunk this guy is.
Derek Allen Makunovich, 242-642-916. Your name again?
Derek Allen.
Well, why would you lie to me?
I didn't lie. I told you I drank last night. I didn't sleep.
We're not going on this case if you're under the influence.
I'm sure I'm not on.
If you drank, what time did you stop drinking?
I didn't get to sleep. So
What time did you stop drinking?
about 10 o'clock.
All right, that was nearly 12 hours ago. Now, I just want to let you in on a secret. If you have an would you say 086?
086.
and that was 12 hours ago. You can add about another 1.18. So you're somewhere around 2.6 when you went to sleep.
So just FYI, okay, in my state of Arizona, 0.08 is the legal limit. Well, actually, technically speaking, 0.79 is the legal limit to drive. Although you can still catch a DUI if you have even less than that. However, 0.08 is the recognized limit. Okay, they're talking about 0.26. There's two more levels for DUI in Arizona. 0.15 is an extreme DUI and 0.20 is a super extreme DUI. So he's sitting here doing the math going, okay, if it were Arizona, you would be well into super extreme when you quit drinking, but you're still coming to court past the legal limit to drive. Got to be significantly impaired.
Looking to chastise you here. Ma'am, come on up here. Please.
Stand photo.
Your name?
Lori Cummins.
I'm not gonna ask if he drove here. Do you have a valid license? Do you drive?
Yes,
You still drive?
yes,
I'm gonna assume you drove him.
yes.
Alright. Now, this is problematic for me because I could lock him up right now, probably should. Under what authority? Nah, I don't really know if I have any, to be honest with you.
Oh man, that's got to be one of the most honest reactions I've ever heard from a judge. I don't know if I have any authority to lock him up, to be honest with you, but I'm probably going to do it anyway. I mean, to say that is probably a load of crap, but I'm just laughing at the level of honesty he's putting out there. He admitted earlier, or not admitted, but the judge recognized earlier that he did not order him not to drink. So he can drink, you can't show up to court drunk.
I didn't order him not to consume alcohol.
Again,
I'm not gonna make my own rules.
that's good.
But I have a concern here when I got somebody who's legally intoxicated. Bring the victim in.
Okay.
Your name, ma'am? Ma'am, what's your name, please?
Danielle Lawler.
So I have concerns here. I can't go into it except to say that Mr. Makunovich has been drinking. He's still legally intoxicated as of this point. I'm going to set this for another hearing date. I'm not going to go on and deal with a case where somebody's intoxicated. But I'm really concerned. Ma'am, just relax. Just relax. I'm talking about you, Mrs. What's your name again?
McNally.
What's your first name?
Lori.
So I hope no alcohol is a condition of your bond.
No.
No illegal drugs. No marijuana. I'm not going to even arraign you right now. I'm just telling you, I'm going to set this for a hearing, but I'm adding a bond condition. I suppose I could get you a lawyer, but I'm not locking you up, and I'm not going to set a cash bond. But no alcohol, no controlled substances, no marijuana. You're to continue to comply with all terms and conditions of probation.
Yes.
Now,
That's a good reaction. I mean, he can modify the terms of his probation. That's cool. Okay, and now he's adding no alcohol when it's clearly an issue for this guy. Yeah. That would be really hard to argue against, even if there was a defense attorney in the room.
in this case now, you've shown up here, you're drunk. You can tell me all you want.
May 22nd at 11.
May 22nd at 11. No alcohol, no marijuana, no controlled substances. But this is a big alarm, I hope, for you, sir, because if you're showing up and you were drinking to the tune of a 2.6, the overwhelming majority of people would be vomiting long before that, okay? or at least very ill, so that's what I'll do. Ma'am, is that date good with you? Sure, May 26th, you said, Lisa?
May 22nd.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What day is that?
That's a week from tomorrow, so that would be next Thursday.
Yeah.
At 8:30, Lisa?
11.
Oh, at 11. Okay? I have your word, you're driving.
Yes. I said, I driving.
Okay. Do not go out and drive a motor vehicle, sir. Good luck. Thank you. Thanks, ma'am. Go down.
I got to tell you, this judge was a whole lot nicer than he could have been. I mean, he said he didn't know if he had the authority to hold him, but I mean, geez, showing up to court drunk. I don't know what state they're in, but I'm pretty sure that there's statutes against it. I mean, you've at least got public intoxication. There's a whole lot of judges that would just go, bring an officer in here, yeah, arrest him, public intoxication, or something, and then say, yep, revoke his bond, throw him in jail, but give him a chance to dry up, which is interesting because as a former corrections officer, I can tell you that, yeah, there's plenty of alcohol in jail, in prisons. There's plenty of drugs in there. So the idea that they're going to go in there and dry up, so to speak, is a load of crap. But there's a whole lot of judges that operate under that assumption anyway. So a whole lot nicer than he could have been. There are a lot of judges that just say, I want to give you another chance. And I don't know what his original crime was that he got bonded out for. I mean, they said something about criminal damage earlier, but yeah, I'm not sure if that's why he's here this time. Criminal damage isn't like a serious crime, so maybe he's just trying to give somebody that's, you know, got some pretty low-level offenses another chance, and hopefully this guy uses it. I mean, these are real people here. I hope that this guy, you know, goes and finds a way to sober up and, you know, get alcohol out of his life if that's what's necessary. It is for a lot of them. So, yeah, interesting video. I'm going to be straightforward. Kind of wasn't, you know, it had some kind of funny parts there, but all in all, it's kind of sad to see somebody drinking that much. And yeah, hope that guy gets help. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more real videos like this, feel free to send them to me. Send me a link, message me in the comments, and we'll see you next time.